Good evening. Wait. Yes. I need more information on OBS. I won't get enough. Could just drag the bar up to reveal more of the bar at the bottom. But then that stops showing the other important things. Actually, it doesn't. I lied. Am I? I know about Turkish oil wrestling. I don't know. No, actually, I know all about Turkish oil wrestling. See, I knew that using a fancy upper class word such as wresting would get someone. I knew that I'd be able to trick you into thinking that I misspelled wrestling. Straightest thing ever, no woman in sight. I'm looking up Turkish oil wrestling. I lied when I said that I knew about it. I hope you didn't notice. Turkish oil wrestling. Oh, this looks very straight. Also called grease wrestling, is a traditional Turkish sport where participants, called pehlivan, that sounded German, wrestle each other while covered in oil. Why is this? Oh, hold on! I just noticed something. On the Wikipedia page for oil wrestling, it says country of origin Turkey and has the wrong spelling. It's Turkey. Oh, I can see some women in the background. I thought they were wearing hard hats in the picture. I'm looking at the picture in Google on Wikipedia, and this is a rather unflattering angle of one young man, and some people I thought were wearing hard hats. So that's how heavy the wrestling gets. Sorry, don't worry, I haven't missed anything. I'm looking at pictures of oiled up Turkish men. Those are some oily men. Oh, it goes. Oh, there's an oily man again. Why is it that whenever men wrestle, they always have to be greased up? Like, it's not wrestling unless someone is greasy. Look at the fly. There it is, I got it. There's been a fly buzzing around my room all day. I finally got it. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's probably not that much different to, you know, it's like how in the UK we have stupid things. Like the chasing cheese down a hill. That's something that people do. I haven't actually loaded the game up properly. No, I don't want quick play. It's because it's a stupid little thing. There's a lot of it. To be fair, I was going to say it's stupid, and it is. But I think that's what makes it special. I think the fact that it is so stupid is what keeps it special. Because it's one of those things that well, that's what this place is famous for. It's like the places, I don't know where it is, but there's like at least one place that does like an open air football game, like a British football. You know, I'd say global football. Well, global if you do only include the UK, and it's like it's the whole town is basically shut off, and it's like the football pitch is the town, and it's like a mile or something long from goal to goal, and just like the whole town, probably like towns from miles around, just come together and just try and get the ball from one end of the town to another, depending on which team you're on. I think the best thing about stupid little like local traditions is that usually you are playing for nothing. Like the chasing the cheese down the hill, you are playing for cheese. Like realistically, I would imagine that actually just buying cheese is probably cheaper. I know that like an entire chuckle of cheese is quite expensive, but I imagine that hypothetically, if you're doing that, if you're in the cheese business, if you're a fan of the cheese, then any damage you sustain while chasing it down the hill could very likely mean that you are out of work for a little bit of time if the damage is bad enough. Obviously, medical bills aren't a problem, but if like you break your arm, you probably can't go to work, and in that time that you would have spent working, you probably would have earned the same amount, if not more, money than just buying cheese and working. So I feel like, just from a logistics standpoint, it's actually much more efficient just to go to Tesco and buy some cheese. Probably. I don't like just eating cheese on its own. I don't really get the appeal of just cheese. I'll eat cheese on things. Like, you put it in a potato, I'll eat it. You put it on a pizza, I'll definitely eat it. But if you hand me a block of cheese, I ain't eating that. You're basically just you have done the equivalent of hand me a live baby and said eat it if you're handing me a block of cheese. I'm not going to eat it, and I will be repulsed by you doing it. I'm a very picky person when it comes to food, but it's been a long time since I've just been able to. I remember when I was a lot younger, I was able to, as in, I was a small child. Yeah, that's good. When I was a small child, I could, but nowadays, no. At some point during my life, I lost that, and I'm like, no. Cheese is something that Satan worshippers eat. That button. Is it going to work? It is. Howdy. Howdy, sailor. Now, when I said last time I streamed that it wasn't going to be a week between one stream and the next stream, I was lying when I said that. It wasn't an intentional lie. I wasn't lying at the time, but retroactively that has turned into a lie. And in fact, it was going to be even longer. I had intended not to stream today because my friend was like, "Hey, do you want to do something?" And I was like, "Sure." And then about an hour ago, he sent me a message saying, "Sorry, I'm ill." And I was like, "Thanks, great, just what I wanted." So I'm doing this instead. You can say that cheese is good for you. It probably is in small quantities. In moderate quantities. I imagine that small quantities probably is not good for you, just by virtue of the fact that a tiny amount of something that's good for you is not good for you. It's just for you. I'm expressing my right to get scurvy. I've got the pirate tash going on, and the pirate scruff. I got that going on. I've got some of the pirate aesthetics. I am wearing my Alliance hoodie, and the naval side of the Alliance is rather piratey. But so I am going a bit pirate. It's weird that we associate scurvy almost entirely with pirates, when that anyone can get scurvy. You don't have to be a pirate to get scurvy. It's not a requirement. Just that your likelihood of getting scurvy does increase significantly if you are a pirate, unless you're a privateer, in which you may be paid like decently by the crown under the table, or you've just got a good captain that knows like the best. Like if you're like a pirate in the Med, That's probably pretty good. Spending long times on the seven seas does increase the chance, unless you. Well, I was gonna say unless you live on Carnival cruises, but I imagine that living on a cruise ship probably it doesn't change much. Because I just kind of imagine that if you were someone that would spend a lot of time on there, it's because you're working on there, and they usually go out of their way to hire people that they can kind of abuse. So you're likely the chances are probably not that different anymore. That may just be slander, but I also know that the cruise industry is a rather shady business just in general. And the likelihood that you'll get some horrible superbug is greater than zero if you exist on it. But yeah, no, I am like if you were a pirate, privateer, or otherwise, then you would have likely gotten scurvy. Just because it's like historically, where would you get vitamin C from? There's probably vitamin C in like vitamin C in the modern era like is everywhere. I have 3 different face moisturizers that I don't put on because I started and then gave up. I have 3 different face moisturizers that I put on. One that is like meant to moisturize, one that's meant to reduce the appearance of pores, and one that's meant to just get rid of these these like dark purple rings under my eyes. And they all 3 of those contain vitamin C. I'm pretty certain they all contain the same things. I'm almost certain that those 3 are just 3 different types of packaging, all with the exact same product in it in various forms. One's like a bright fluorescent liquid, another one's a cream, and then a third one's a clear liquid. But I'm assuming that it's all exactly the same product because they all say that they contain some kind of what was it? Artificial vitamin C or like vitamin C extract or something. So it's like what vitamin C is like the only thing that's doing anything. So what are you actually giving me? You're just giving me different viscous vitamin C's. And it's like the vitamin C everywhere nowadays. I'm not going to get scurvy just by virtue of the fact that I'm rubbing it in my skin every morning. I'm going to get scurvy of the eyes. I'm not because I'm putting it in my own thing. I don't know why the webcam keeps like overcorrecting in one way or the other to correcting for the light. I turn the light on, but I haven't got them in my room. They're in my bedroom at the moment. This office is currently rather bare bones in terms of streaming equipment, which actually isn't that bare bones. The only thing is missing is my ring lights. You don't know if vitamin C absorbs through the skin, then where's it going? If I put it on my skin, like a couple hours later, my skin, it's not on, like it doesn't stay on there. That bright orange stuff, I rub it on my skin. My skin isn't bright orange. So where's it going? I read when you went navies didn't discover limes or sauerkraut until much later. I read that as Navi, and I was like, are you talking about like people who used to navigate or like Navi from Zelda? Do you mean vitamin C evaporates? What is a vitamin? Vitamin. I've got vitamin C in my moisturizer. I don't know what a vitamin is. I don't know what any of those like things are that. Oh, I think the camera's reacting to the changes of color on screen. I don't know what one is. Curse the Navies getting us lost in skull territory. They looked at the map and saw here be monsters and went, wow, new flavors to discover. Anything that's got my address on it in sight. I've been ordering a lot of random shit recently, so I'm just making sure my address isn't in sight. Got a thing over here. Ordered a oh actually no, you know what I did buy? Bought the I got the Blu-ray of Freerun. I didn't intend to. I like the artwork on the actual box. The actual box artwork's rather nice. But I didn't intend to buy this because I was like, I kind of want to watch Freerun again, and I was like, because I've been watching Evangelion on the TV downstairs on the Blu-ray. I was like, oh, maybe Freerun had a Blu-ray. But then I also kind of thought like maybe it's a bit too soon after the release of Free Run, but Free Run was so popular, so it kind of makes sense that they'd speedrun getting the Blu-ray out. So I got Free Run. It came with some little art cards inside that are rather nice. Although it kind of looks, with the band around it, it kind of looks like it's censored and that Free Run's got her tits out. But for you know, for Twitch purposes, she doesn't. Well, now it kind of looks just as bad if I move it down, but you know. Free Run's got that Russian Navy, Russian sailor outfit on. I took it's by the way, the actual pictures are just of different characters. You can tell which one, you know which character's which if you've seen the show based on the top of their head. I'm not getting them out. Hi, zombie. I took a picture of these cars to send to my friends to be like, oh, I didn't know they were going to be in there. So when I saw them, I was like, oh. So I sent a picture of it, but my thumb was in the bottom of the frame of the picture. I was like, sorry, my cock was in that one. So I was like, sorry, the tip of my cock was in that picture. Shit. Oh, I knocked it off my desk and caught it midair. You got Battlefield 1 for €2? I'd say that was a steal, but that's actually probably quite common. I don't know, I've got Comsusa Taj playing really loud in my ears. Oh, so I've been yelling. Oh, you can get quite EA games. The thing is with EA games, challenge everything. That's what they do. They always go down like really far in price. They always start off like overpriced as shit, and then within about 24 hours of them being released, they're already down to about £4. I haven't played it. I bought it a long time ago, but I got Titanfall 2 for stupidly cheap. That's always on sale on Steam. I felt a light breeze across my hand. I think there's a ghost in my room. What's this? The religious scurvy was common in late winter. Proof man wasn't meant to live in the northern hellscapes. During the 18th century, more scurvy killed more British sailors than wartime enemy action. I can believe that. Because back then, anything killed you. You sneeze slightly too wrong, and they either accuse you of being a witch, or you know you've got a light cold, which is going to get you killed. Time for Two is a great campaign. You recommend it? So I've heard that. And so I do want to play it. I also heard that the multiplayer is fun, so I'll probably try that at some point. I probably won't do it on stream. I don't really know if I want to play that game on stream. It's the most thing that I don't know if I'm going to. The reason that I haven't played it yet, or that I have, because every now and then I see it in my Steam library, and I'm like, I should probably play that. But every time I see it, I also see how big it is, with it being like 60-something gigabytes, which isn't that big in modern game terms, but it's still like has been for a while too big for me to install on my computer. Because like most of the space on my computer is taken up with stream related things. Because everything to do with making videos is like absolutely massive. You know, let me have a look. Hold on, give me a sec. The folder that contains all of the assets and the streams and everything relating to the Arma 3 videos that I've put out so far. The folder that the folder that I'm storing like the projects and everything in is currently 51 gigabytes. The majority of that is just the streams, but that's still a lot. Why do I still have that for? That's useless. The Rugrats video. The Rugrats video didn't contain any streams, but I still have the folder for that, and that is 56 gigabytes. That one video I made on Viscera cleanup, that's 13 gigabytes. I was gonna make a Postal 2 video. It won't tell me how big that is. That's 33 gigabytes. That's only got 3 things in it. It doesn't even have video. It doesn't even have whatever. What's the first name of the British cock privateer? Never mind, you misremembered Cock. It was Francis Drake. Who the fuck is Cock then? Oh, you talking about Cook? Too much of my teacher's a footer screenshots. Yeah, I got far too many of those. Oh, gigabytes upon gigabytes of footer content on my computer. So much of it. The bigger the cock, the larger the file. Da 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 da. Shit, so I tried to navigate the map like I was playing fucking Timberborn. I've been playing Timberborn a lot recently. I'm gonna warm up. I haven't played this game in a while. Let's just do a basic supply mission. Just not, you know what I mean. You don't, but just one of these, just so I can. Do I own that town? I think I might. I've been playing Timberborn like an absurd amount. I don't really know why, but it is very, very addictive. It's a very addictive game. It is a beaver-based resource management city builder. And your main goal is just to survive, just like to get your little civilization to thrive. And you have to like, you gotta manage how much water you've got, but because you're a beaver, that means creating dams. And so you gotta like create huge you like dam off like large portions of the map to try and create big reservoirs, because every at the end of each cycle, which I assume is just their way of saying month, because it's set in like a fictional universe where beavers became the dominant species after humanity died out. But like you just create like huge reservoirs, and because it's like water physics in any game is fun, and that is just an entire game where that's a huge part of it. And so you have to kind of plan for the end of every cycle. Like a drought to happen, or a bad tide, which is where all the water becomes, all the water sources become unusable. And it's very, very addictive. I played it for 11 hours straight on one day. I was playing it, and then it got to like whatever, like 10 o'clock at night or whatever. Is this is this it? I think it is. Got to like 10 at night, and I looked at like how long I've been playing it for, and it was 644 minutes. And I was like, I have played this for nearly 11 hours. I don't regret it. Alright. It's like here. I'm pretty certain this is our town, so I don't think I have to worry too much. I would have seen a soldier by now if it wasn't. There's a concept album about a time traveler on Mars visiting moments in history, and it has a song about Francis Drake and another Francis B. Cock mixed those together somehow. Oh. Cock is the dude in a Dutch painting, The Night Watch from the Dutch Golden Age by Rembrandt. I don't know that painting. I'll look it up, because I want to know. I mean, I might do, because I recognize the name, but it might be from something else. I have never seen that painting in my life. There's like one painting out there that I haven't looked for in a long time, but I occasionally I occasionally like think of, and I'm like, I wish I knew the name of it. I don't know anything about it. Like, I don't know history enough to know what's in it. No, we haven't. We weren't taught Dutch history in school. I don't live in Gabon. I don't know where would be a Dutch colony. New Zealand would have been a good thing. Would have been a fairly safe bet, I think. But no, we weren't taught that. But there was there's a painting that's like I don't know if it's a cardinal or a member of the Spanish Inquisition or what. The Dutch East Indies. I don't think they're very favorably. I don't know where that is. That was the other thing. I thought the Dutch East Indies was like part of America. That doesn't help when it comes to like the way that people used to explore. Da 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 da. Because like the whole reason that Native Americans are called Indians is because they thought they had reached India initially. So it's like you could be talking about the Caribbean or you could be talking about India. Da, da. But yeah, no, there's like a painting out there that's it's like a cardinal or a guy wearing red standing on a dock as there's like a big naval battle taking place in front of him. I don't know. I've got no idea what the painting's called. I've got no idea how to find it. I saw it. I saw it once in one video somewhere and saw it. And I was like, "That's like the best picture I've ever seen," and I've never been able to find it since. Uh, the East Indies are basically Southeast Asia and all the little shit islands except New Zealand and Australia. That's unfortunate. That's the problem. You search red cardinal, you get a bloody bird. I attacked this outpost kind of somewhat unintentionally last time I was playing, and I got stopped by the fact that a convoy came through the town with a Bradley, so I got cut off. So I might go and attack this. I don't know why I put a marker on it like that. It doesn't help. I just remember it being this really like striking painting. Because like you have the red guy in the front with this like the like really bright red in the front, and then the dull yet uh, somewhat horrific war going on in the background. Oops, daisy. I like the colour red. It's a good colour. Conveys a lot. I'm not very good with colour though. There's a reason why I stole Soviet Womble's colours for the subtitles in the armor videos. Is because they're very good colours that he's using. It wasn't even intentional necessarily. It was the sort of thing where I was just looking at colours and I was like, that's like a fairly decent colour for like for subtitles. And then I was like, but it's also Soviet's colour, so I feel like I'm stealing. All of the colours just look bad. It's like I can't use, like blue looks just it doesn't look right. I can like slightly desaturate it, but that doesn't really that doesn't I don't also it doesn't work either. I know I stole subtitles. I yoinked him from his video. I got his project file. I got his Premiere Pro project file and threw it into mine. I don't need that. Put that away. Da-na-na. No, stop that. Actually, I do actually want to go into the buy menu because I think I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy one of these. An armored Hilux is no more expensive than just a regular Hilux, so I might as well. They're just like putting subtitles in the video or captions like that just are actually surprisingly useful. Especially with how low the resolution is on my streams. Like when it comes to when it comes to making videos from these streams, which I will be honest, I haven't worked on a video since I uploaded the previous one. I just haven't. So don't ask if there's a video coming out soon. There's not. I've told you I've been playing Timberborn. But it's never gonna. I'm deleting my YouTube channel. My previous video got 80 viewers, and that made me sad. So I decided that I'm deleting the channel. But like putting captions and subtitles on things is like surprisingly useful. I know it might sound stupid. It's like no, of course it's useful, but it just means that you can point things. I don't have to like awkwardly zoom in on things. I don't have to if there is like terrible. If the resolution's really bad, like I can see something right now because I don't have to worry about the resolution of the stream. And not only do you have to worry about a low resolution, I have to worry about a lower resolution because I'm then downloading it from Twitch, so it's like being compressed, or at least bit rate. And so like using captions is like really useful because you can just specifically, basically tell the viewer what you want them to look at. But then I'm like constantly like, oh, is this too like Soviet? I mean, plenty of people have already stolen from Soviet, so it's not like I'm the only one doing it. Just feels wrong. I did a long time ago. This thing is Soviet Womble. But no, I did a long... Am I here? I think I'm here. Oops. A long time ago, I don't even know if the video is still up on my channel, I did do an entire video where I subtitled the entire thing. I think Soviet might do that as well. I can't remember. I don't think he does, thinking about it. But I did an entire video where I subtitled the entire thing. I think I made one, maybe two videos like that. I know I did at least one. And I went, I'm never doing that again. That was a waste of my time. The video didn't get any more views than usual. I am never doing it again. Now, had that video gotten views, I probably would still be trying to do that, and I would have hated it. But, you know, it's the thumbnails that are always the problem. I've noticed that that's the real problem with any of my videos, is that the thumbnails are shit. But the thing, I don't do it for everything. Subtitling takes a long time. And it is a lot of just scrolling, a lot of like playing it, listening to what is said. You can cheat a little bit now in Premiere Pro because it has the auto transcribe function, and then you can turn those into subtitles, and then you can oops, no. You see, you can auto transcribe it, which it's actually done a lot quicker than it used to. That's like just a regular thing that does now. And then that will transcribe it, and then you can basically just say, turn those to subtitles, and then you can stylize the subtitles so the entire thing is subtitled. But I feel like if I'm going to get like real Zoomer with it, and real Gen Z with it, real Gen Z and Gen A with it, I'm going to have to make sure that like each time a new subtitle comes in is animated. But I don't know how to do that automatically. I have to do that myself every time. You can create a preset, but it also just kind of is like, at that point, I feel like it's just going to take, it's a lot of effort for something that probably isn't necessary. So instead, what I do now is closer to Soviets, but not as much. Because I know that I think pretty much everything that Soviet Wombo does has a thing in it, a caption. But if I don't think there needs to be one, I'm not going to put one in there. Because it's like, what's the point? I'm not going to question the comprehensive ability of my viewers by having them, by being like, hey, you gotta make sure you're looking at this part of the screen. It's like, yeah, well, you know that there's something. But if it's something like, where you can't hear something, like I'm having to specifically point out that something is happening, then it's like I'm gonna caption it, because then you're gonna need to know. It's like in either the next one or the one after that I'm going to put out.
I want to see car.
You're not going to see it this week. I knew it was you before I even checked who had done that. But in like the next one, there's a thing where I'm pulling up to an area and it's like surrounded by enemies, and I just kind of go and just mention that it's surrounded by enemies, and so I've had to manually motion track every enemy and be like, there's enemies here. Although I kind of cheated. And I was going to do every enemy, and then I got like 3 enemies in, and I was like, this is too difficult. And so I just kind of, instead of being like, man, I was like, men. It's like, it's much easier. Just do one. I just do one and be like, yeah, you'll figure it out. But yeah. I don't have any artists. What have I done? Oh, for goodness sake, I pressed that, and now that's going to cause mild irritations throughout the rest of the stream. It's going to come up with the help icon occasionally, and that's going to be an inconvenience. But yeah, I don't have any artistic integrity. If I had artistic integrity, I'd have 1 million subscribers by now. Because I would see the videos as art. Okay. Where is he? I can't see him. I might... Oh, okay, they're lying down on the grass. Ow! Ow! That was definitely a friendly that shot me in the back of the head. That was 100%. Don't drag me into the enemy. That was 600% a friendly that shot me in the back of the head there. Look, that's an exit wound on the front of me there. That is an exit wound. They shot me through the back of the arse. What was I doing in front of them? Leading the charge, because they fucking weren't doing anything. It's like Vietnam, innit? They don't like their squad leader, so they throw a hand grenade in my tent. Oh, great. Now what? Alright, so what is the front? I was hoping to get a little bit closer before I started, like, shooting at them. But evidently that didn't work. We are definitely being mortared. Yeah, you are hearing my gunshots. Donald Trump hasn't decided to invade the Netherlands. I thought one of my guys had gotten in my car and was driving towards the enemy. Okay. I don't think the mortar caused that big of a problem. I wish I could like get on the roof. Oop, where are you shooting at? I can't see it. You and your hyper eye vision. AI can see through the into the future. Alright, go up there. I want everyone to go up there so that if they'll get... No, go on. I want them to be shot. What's that noise? What's that noise? Oh, I think... What the fuck is that? They've got the bloody reinforced... Like... They're putting the paratroopers. It sounded like a chicken just got strangled. What are you looking at? Okay, a couple of them were brave enough to run up there, but most of them died. Welcome to choking the chicken with endless bread. Remember, you have to twist and pull. Grab the neck, twist and pull. Repeat until satisfied. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead, and we're being gently mortared. Or grenaded. One or the other. Who's... What? Oh. Okay. Someone landed up there. Oh, the paratroopers landed kind of like in a diagonal, in that way. I can hear grenade launchers being shot. Right, there we go. They're shooting grenades at me, but like, I don't know where they think I am. But they've got a lot of grenades, and they are getting closer. Oh, fucking... What's that? Was that a mortar or a missile? That landed very close to the thing. It may have been a missile or like a... It sounded like a rocket motor coming towards me. I can shake that off. Oh. Never mind. I think I burnt to death while I was lying on the thing. Okay. Oops. What is it? It's... Oh. Okay. But that wasn't a grenade launcher that hit me. Look, you see him in the distance in the woods. That was something much bigger than a grenade that hit the car. But I don't know. Oh, I'm a mechanic. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was a mortar. It just got very lucky and got a direct hit on the car. Okay. I don't have any, like, overly effective and or powerful artillery. What's the enemy's power level? There's a weakened group. Wait, get back here. Stop being dead. Revive yourselves. Put a helmet on. We don't have night vision, but I would like that. Also, we do have thermals in armor. It's just that to expose yourself to to use thermals, you do kind of have to expose yourself to the enemy. I thought it was a man. I thought that was a man then. You do have to expose yourself to the enemy to use the thermals. So it can be useful in that sense. It's very useful if you are sniping in PvP, because you can just sit like at extreme range with thermals on, and even though the rendering kind of makes it hard sometimes to spot people, if you use thermals, then that difficulty just disappears. But at the same time, you can counter snipe using thermals because you just use thermals and look at hills, so it kind of balances itself out. But if you do miss with that first shot against an enemy sniper, then they're going to get up and run off. But you know. I'm not going to expose myself live on stream. Unless... Well, you know, I might. You know, view counts have been down recently. I see. How many bits? It's against the terms of service for me to say. I am not allowed. What is this? I don't want that. I look handsome with my mustache, thank you. It adds several years on to me, doesn't it? Having my little rat tash. I don't grow in thick enough, so I do look a little bit. It is a it doesn't look completely right. But I think I think I do pull off the homeless look quite decently. I have the right kind of malnourished facial structure for this kind of horrible facial hair. It don't grow in properly, so I'm just lazy. You can probably tell by the fact that you know, I haven't streamed in a week, and prior to that I had also streamed in a week. You can probably tell that, you know, I'm not living my best life at the moment, but you know. So I haven't shaved in a while. But the upside is I think I look almost sexy with facial hair. Apart from when the light hits me just right and I look like Adolf Hitler. Which is a downside of sitting directly underneath my light. is that I do look like Hitler. So see, it might be illegal for you to watch me. Oh, I've got MP5s and an M60. Okay, I need to actually add ammo to my bag. So make sure to add as many of those as possible because I always forget. Musk would love me. Okay. That's probably more than enough ammo. And I'd spit in Musk's face. I wouldn't do that. I'm too awkward to do that. But I definitely wouldn't be happy being around him. But I'd also be, because I'd be scared that like he would have me killed if I did anything. But to be fair, I feel like, you know, being known as the guy that spat on Musk and then got assassinated by him would probably be quite. That would be quite the. That would be quite the accolade. I would like to make these guys tell me that they're dead.
Reporting. Over.
You've made decent progress on your game today. You'll probably have a playable pro.
Man down. We got a man down. Man down.
Thank you. You'll probably have a playable prototype ready by the end of the week. Good. What's that? Oh no, it's not. I thought there was a rendering error on the end of the gun that was causing it to be... causing the normals to be inverted. You know, UV things and things like that. Other 3D model terms. Axes and stuff, you know. I've used Blender for 5 minutes before. Do I want to continue trying to take that out? It didn't go well the first time. I kind of want to do that. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reinforce one of these bases. But no, you've been making steady progress on your game, Siggy. How do I do that every time I come back here? I always forget how to. Is it you? Do you do it? Yeah. Yes. Manage garrisons. Recruit units. We'll put that a squad leader. You know, I'll put 2 squad leaders on there. You never know, you might need a squad leader. Well, mortar on there. That sounds like a bad idea. I'm not gonna do that. And an auto rifleman, even though I don't think I've unlocked any auto rifles, but be you've not been working on it since your PC broke, but now you kind of want to get back into it. But it sounds like you're already back into it. Do that. And then let's get some more units. I am gonna. So I think that's enough. Petros, you are not how I thought you sounded. And then I'm gonna recruit some squad. I'm gonna get some guys. Yeah, add a vehicle to the squad. Of course, I want a bloody vehicle on the squad. What'd you take me for? Get that. Okay. We're gonna send this vehicle. We're gonna send this squad. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead of us. They're gonna go there. I want you to get out there. Can I then send another? Can I give you another order once you get there to like go there? No. Okay. Never mind. I want you to go over like here somewhere. Just go like here, and then get out. No, I can't shift for some reason. It wouldn't let me. You know what? We'll get another one. And I'll try it. It didn't. I tried. It wouldn't. It didn't seem to let me. I thought you could. Let's try it. Let's try it with another one. So I want. Pick. Select two. Put them. Send them also over here. And then have that be. Tell them there to get out. And then, wait, hold on. Actually, no. If I select that one, do that and then that. Nope. If I select you, do that. Ah, okay. There we go. It's control. It's control instead of shift. Okay. Absolutely. No piss. Wait, but then go there. No, I want them. I want this one. Get out, then go over there. Okay. So if I do the same thing, they're gonna get stuck. They're definitely gonna get stuck somewhere, like, because they're probably already gonna get stuck, like here. If they're gonna get stuck anywhere, it's gonna be here. Never mind. I mean, they haven't yet. I don't know. I don't know where they're going. I don't know why they're taking this route. I feel like it would just be as useful to take, this route. They're going to find somewhere to get stuck along the way. I'm actually going to reissue this order here. So I want you to go there and then make your way in here. Alright. So there we go. So they should both go. They should both go there, and they get. They should then get out and walk in there. You can get to a point where you've got so many resources. I'm almost there right now, really. Where you don't even have to do anything yourself. You just do this. You still have to go there to take it, but for the most part, you can kind of just let the AI do their own thing. Now, where's it going? It's just turned off into the woods. They want to stay clear of mines. What do they? Oh, now what have they done? Why have they stopped? What's this one gonna do? Oh, they're moving. Oh, is that what that symbol is there, Maya? Is that a campsite? Wait, what was that? Why is there a mod talking and the bot isn't banning it yet? Is there a bot talk? I can't see it. It was banned for me. It just, for some reason, was it not? Yeah. Oh, no, they've both gone there. All right, what's going on here? What is going on here? What are you doing? What are you stuck on? They're just kind of stuck. Okay. Is that gonna fix you? Well, now they haven't got any orders at all, which is annoying. Oh, I mean, they're going somewhere, but they don't have any orders, so I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where they're going now. They haven't got any orders. Also, see, earlier you said they're taking the dirt roads faster. This isn't a dirt road. I don't even know. This one might be. I think it's brown. Everything. I think these brown roads are the dirt roads. So this one's just getting himself stuck in the. You know, go there. Go there. If I tell you to go there as well, will you? No, they just get completely stuck. I think it is. But this one's actually moving. This one's still stuck, though. I will be honest. I am giving the AI a lot of trouble here. While it is the AI's fault, it's also 100% the map's fault. This is not an official map. This is a modded map, and so the AI are trying to navigate a modded map, which they were never intended to navigate. So I'm pretty certain that doing it this way probably isn't going to be the most reliable thing, because the AI will continue just to try and will just never go the way you want them to. See, staying off the roads, there is a rule for insurgencies, but the problem is that these guys aren't staying off the roads because it's the rule. They're staying off the roads because they just, for some reason, where's it going? Because they just seemingly don't actually know how to drive or follow a map. Alright, we're gonna have to go and go over there anyway. So let's go. Let's make our way over there. Let's be fine. Patrick failing to read the compass. They are. Okay. We'll take this. I've got no reason to stay undercover. And if I take this one, I can take some more guys with me. There we go. Alright, everyone, get in. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, they're at least there now. Send you here. And just have... It's a little bit of... You know, it's going to be a little bit of a walk. It's a 300-meter walk for them to get into to the objective. But I would say that as far as walks go towards objectives, not that far. I just want them to get there and get out. Same as you. Go here. No, don't get in. What do you... I don't know what you're doing now. Get out. That's all I want you to do. One of them doesn't seem to have any orders anymore. I don't know what's happened to this one's orders, but they don't seem to exist anymore. There's a very thin green line that leads to this X, and that's the orders. So I don't know if this one has any orders anymore. We'll find out. If they start getting shot at, if they get close to the place and start getting shot at, then they'll automatically get out, so it won't be as big of a problem. Oh, they found someone to get shot at by. Never mind. They're being shot at. Now, I would like to hope that they're going to deal with that, because it's probably going to be just like one guy Actually, there's two things here. It's a town. They're policemen. Probably, maybe they could be soldiers. It'd be like 4 guys. 4 guys at most. Versus a group of more than 4. Of more than 4 guys. There's actually probably about probably quite a few guys there, and one of them's already at 59% power. They seem to have potentially dealt with the problem, but one of them has lost almost 50% of their operational performance. This one here also lost 1% somehow. I don't really know why. I would assume maybe a grenade hit them, but I don't really know why they're not stopping to, you know, revive the people that died in that case. I mean, this one might be. You know what? I want to know what's happened over there. I need to know. Maybe they're stopping. Maybe they're figuring out. Yeah, 2 people died. They took a grenade because the front wheel was missing. They are reviving them, though, at the very least. That's something. Better than I expected them to be doing. Is that an enemy soldier or one of us? Why is the other over there? But, I mean, you know. Well, they can't, they're kind of doing it. Okay. What's the other one up to? The other one seems to be doing fine. Okay. This is why I don't like playing with the AI, and I really want to use the word that I usually refer to these kinds of incidents as, but I can't because people it's a naughty word. It's a naughty word you're not allowed to say. So we're just gonna have to grin and bear it. It involves it. It involves it, Siggy. But lobotomite will suffice. It's the it's the final 4 letters, Siggy. The final 4 letters of that word with the word wrangling at the end. Okay. These guys are still... I don't actually know if they've got orders to do anything, so I'll give them some. They're on the move. They're a little bit damaged. One of their wheels is missing. We'll just have to hope. You can give the AI like armor, like tanks. If you get a tank, you can give it to an AI squad. It sounds... I don't know why you would ever do that. Oh, they're recruiting civilians. What are they doing? Oh, I can actually cheat. I can cheat the system where you don't see where you are on the map. If you're in squad view, if you're in commander view, you can see where you are on the map. All this to take an outpost that's weakened. Okay, these guys... You know, actually, it's while you lot. You actually made it? So, I want you guys to dismount and just make your way in here. I don't know what you're up to. How are you... What are you doing? Can you just not move? Sorry, there's like 1,000 buttons and every single one of them's not working. Alright, these guys can't move because the car's bloody broken. So get them out. Everyone...
Move left.
No, don't do that.
Turn to formation. Disembark.
Get out. Well, no, that's what I'm saying, Maya. Is I can't trust them to do anything. Oh, they're shooting. I can't trust these AI to do anything. So that's why I don't know what... I would never give them a tank. These guys are fighting. They're not even moving. I've told them to run and they're not. I saw some tracer fire then. Alright. I'm just gonna have to kind of trust our instincts
Disembark.
and hope for the best. I read part of what Sporty has just said, and I'm not looking forward to reading the rest of it. Okay. Yeah, I saw Tracer from Overwatch running around. You had a dream last night that you shit yourself, and you had to get naked in front of a crowd of 3 billion people, and I'm live today. That is mental. So what are you trying to say? What are you implying about my stream? What are you implying? Are you oh, for fuck's sake. Are you implying that I'm going to shit myself? Why is there a bus? Oh, that's a road. I thought I was just in the middle of a field. Yeah, I just want to grab everyone. I just tell them to go there.
Move 200 meters. Front.
Just go over there. Just run towards the enemy. I think there might already be one of my guys is dead somewhere over here. Oh, there's the enemy. Okay. Oh, there's a bird. There's a heavy machine gun there. I want to get my breath back so I can take that out before it becomes a problem. Shit. Fuck, shit, cock. Got him, okay. It's one of those Chinese recon drones that look like birds that I see all over the internet being like, oh, look at them Chinese people have got drones that look like birds now. There we go. Okay. Saw a guy, but I don't know where he's gone. There he is. Got him, I think. Thing is, I haven't got any cover here, which isn't in my best interest. My nose is tingling. It's itching. I got an itchy nose. I am quite comfortable in my ability, Sporty, to not shit myself. So, if that is something you were at least slightly hoping for, I can guarantee it's not going to happen. Okay. Wait. How many bullets can that guy take? Ichinose. I recognize the word, but I forgot what it is. Do I believe? What do you mean? What? What, that I can shit myself? Is that friendly? Yeah, it's dead friendly there. or or in a specific person, a specific man, a man whose name shall not be uttered. Oh, I thought that was like really like smoke there. It's not just the sky. A man whose name shall not be uttered upon this channel's vertices. Oh, they're just just like these guys have just moved without even thinking about reviving their own team. They've never even made it. They're on a leisurely walk here. There's a Stinger missile there, which would be quite nice to have. I wish I could tell one of my guys to pick it up. I know I can. I don't know how. No. Yeah, I could do it like this, but I can't actually remember what that weapon's called. Or there, take that. Someone find and take that. Okay, they're not picking up the one I thought they were going to, because he's running over there, but it'll do. Unfortunately, Tom Hanks will not show up, even if you say his name. Okay. Okay. I thought the turret was moving on its own then. Yes, unfortunately. So I don't... Oh, there is another machine gun here. I don't really know what Tom Hanks showing up would do for me. I don't really know what I would do with Tom Hanks. Okay. Have we captured this? Oh, it's M&M. I know I said unfortunately. Because I don't know. I don't know if I would... I don't think I need Tom Hanks. I would say that it is a rather unfortunate thing for him to show up. I would assume that it would definitely be unfortunate for him.
Fall back.
Okay, take the flag. If I said Tom Hanks's name and he showed up, and I was he, I don't think I would be too happy. Oh, excuse me. Well, just fucking retcon what I said to fix whatever narrative I'm pushing now. If I had to do 10 Emma Watson sized Tom Hanks or one Tom Hanks sized Emma Watson, which would I pick? Probably the one Tom Hanks sized Emma Watson, because then I'd probably be taller than him. And I could say that I'm taller than Tom Hanks. I don't know how tall Tom Hanks is. Honestly, don't really know who Tom Hanks is just in general. There we go. Don't really know who Tom Hanks is. And I also don't know how tall Emma Watson is. I'm just assuming that I'm taller than her because she's older than me, which means that statistically, means she was born before me, which means that she's probably shorter than me. I don't remember. I I don't have a grasp of logic. You should. What's that noise? Is that the car or the APC? I don't know where the APC is going to come from. You should know that I don't have any ability to understand logic, or at least I have very, very minimal skills in the logic department. Where's the other? The other one has only just made it to the petrol station. Tom Hanks is, I don't know how tall I am. It doesn't help. I'm roughly 4 foot. I'm roughly 122 centimeters tall. I think. A little bit, yeah. Roughly 122 centimeters tall. So that doesn't. I don't really think. I don't think I'd want I don't think I'd want 10 Emma Watsons. I don't know what I'd do with them. Oh wait, where did the other squad? What? One squad has died. What happened to? Oh, did that squad get wiped out? That's unfortunate. Is it 10 Tom Hanks or 1 Emma Watson? What do you mean, what do I not understand? I can't read. See, you've been watching my streams for long enough. You should know I can't read. I want 10 Tom Hanks. Is Tom Hanks dead? Who's Tom Hanks? No, Tom Hanks is a Scientologist. I want 1 Emma Watson. Wait, is Emma Watson a Scientologist? Okay, no, Tom Hanks is... The fuck is Tom Hanks? Is Tom Hanks the guy in Castaway? I haven't seen Castaway, but I know who that is at least. That's a volleyball. Ah. I don't know who Tom Hanks is then. And is that okay? Yeah, I only have 1 rocket, and there might be 2 APCs coming. I don't really want either of them. Is that the APC? That doesn't look like an APC. That looks like an MRAP to me. I don't really think either of them would want anything to do with me. Shit. I think in this situation, it isn't about whether or not I don't think it's about which one I want. I think it's about which one I think would tolerate me the most. And I think Tom Hanks seems like the sort of person that would be the most accepting of just being teleported into a random British guy's room. Ugh, everyone got mowed down by it, because of course they did. He's doing the tactic of shooting away from me to try and convince me that he's not looking at me. Sake. No, I don't know who Tom Hanks is. I've just spent the past 35 seconds explaining that I don't know who Tom Hanks is. No, I think I do. Wait, I might. It doesn't change the fact that I don't think they'd want to hang out with me. only thing that me and Emma Watson have in common is that we're British. I probably don't like J.K. Rowling. So yeah, I do know who he is. If he's the guy who mag dumps the thing. Oh no, it's an APC. One of these is an APC. I think it's this the MRAP in front of me is being considered an APC. Right. No, it's just, I'm kind of stuck. I don't think I want 10 of him. Wait, who was I getting 10 of? Outpost lost? No, yeah, I bloody is not. There is still my sweat and soil on this site. If I only had a hand grenade, at least. Yeah, move a little bit so I can like potentially. The thing is, there's still that one behind it, which is the problem. Is it leaving? Is it leaving? Where's it going? There's still potentially some. Yeah, there's this guy here. Is he the only guy? I know I shot a couple of them. I don't know people. I don't know the names of anyone important in the world. To be fair, I wouldn't classify famous people as important. Okay. Obviously, depending on what you're famous for, but famous for like being in films does not make you important. It just makes you famous. Okay, I think I may have bored off the APC and machine gunners. Maybe. Machine gunner. Got an LMG. Come on, show yourself. Come back. Come on. I'm impatient. Come on. Did I get him? I know I shot at him, but I don't know if I got him. Don't know if I got him either. It looked like he fell over, but I'm not sure if I did. Shit. Okay. But to be fair, whether or not they are traditionally important, like a politician or just a celebrity, I'm still unlikely to know their names. There's a rabbit in the field up there. Got it. Oh, I'm just not even standing next to the sandbags anymore. Is this guy still here, or was that... I know I shot someone holding a machine gun. Oh, maybe I got him. There's a dead guy under the tree. Okay. Anyone? I think most... Yeah, all my guys are dead now. I can't revive them. The only people that are calling for attention are the enemy, and I'm not going to revive them because they're the enemy. Alright, who will tell me they're dead?
Over.
Everyone should. I'm not going to say his name. I will not. Oh, it's fucking put a bouncing Betty down. That'll solve the problem. I think I've killed everyone. I think everyone that I can kill has been killed. The main problem is that I don't actually have anyone to help me. Get some more, actually. No, I don't. Oh, I did need to capture it because I wanted to get some more people. Okay. The APC is back. Don't get the fucking auto rifleman. I haven't got any guns for him. Okay. So I wanna actually, you know, destroy whatever shows up, or have my guys not just die immediately. I don't know how to do that. I want to see cock. I'm not gonna see it. What did I just do? I don't want his bloody Stinger missile. Well, I might. I remember that there's a Stinger missile under the blue scaffolding. Oh. It'd be useful. Is this squad? This squad hit? What are you doing? What are you actually doing? What are you doing? Get out of this! I told you, why are you driving this? It's got one wheel. Well, it's got one wheel missing, sorry. It's got all the other wheels. Honestly, if it only had one wheel, that would be slightly, like, better, because then they probably wouldn't use it. No, stop, you know what? You, stop it, stop it. No, okay, no, stop. How do I get you to get out? I know I can. AI management, dismount, get out, and just run. You're much more useful on foot. Ah, yeah. I do not like dealing with the AI in this game. Fuck off. Can I recruit infantry squad? No more squad. No. Where did they spawn? They spawned all the way back there. That's completely fucking useless. And they sent this APC here. I don't like the look of that. That looks like that looks like the mark of a bloody that looks like a mark of a scary vehicle, like a proper one. Like one that looks like a Bradley. There's a mark of the beast. What is this? Why is this moving around as well? It's a little bit cheaty to have access to commander view. Only a little bit though. Backs of our hands and our foreheads. Don't mind the RFID chip implants coming in the following years. Well, they need to know whether or not I've had my vaccines, and that's the simplest way of doing it, isn't it? They need to know whether or not I've been neutered, and who I belong to. See, look, what was that? That was something big. That is the sound of an APC's cannon, a Bradley cannon, no less. Fuck! Why is it here? That snuck up on me, didn't it? I did not hear it. Run away, like bolt. Like actually leg it. This is a silent ass Bradley. It doesn't have any side armor. It doesn't have any bonus side armor though, and it's killed everyone. Is that Bradley or is it CV90? What's it doing? Get it? Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh, it's a fucking sniper. Got him. That Bradley went up in one. No, it took one rocket. It didn't have any of it. It didn't have any add-on armor. It just had this bit, whatever it has on normally. When I in the last stream, I got attacked by a Bradley that had its full like theater entry standard, I guess. It had just like all the ERA and like extra stuff. They had to leave him in the field because how else were they going to get to me? Because you know, if they hadn't have put them out in the field, they would have gotten caught up in that explosion. And they wouldn't have been able to fight back. You know, they may not be fighting back, but at least this way it's fair.
Soldiers, 100 meters, front.
Oh, there we go. Any drones in the sky? That they do just apparently pull out occasionally. But that one wasn't too bad. Weirdly enough, having them bring a Bradley instead of just the guy with a machine gun was actually not as scary. It would have been nice if we could have saved the Bradley, but I'd rather it be destroyed and not killing me than, you know, be killing me. Is it a Bradley? Yeah, it must be. Yeah. I don't know if it was a... for whatever reason, I was like, maybe it's a warrior, but... I don't think that's the case, because I am fighting America, and I don't think Americans would be caught dead using a warrior. Honestly, if I had the option of between a Bradley and a warrior, I'd choose the Bradley. I don't really know why. I mean, we're using the warrior because we didn't have the Ajax, but now we've got the Ajax, and we're gonna slowly stop using the warrior. But I actually think, funnily enough, the Ajax might actually have a... What's a nice civilian? The Ajax may have a Bushmaster cannon in it, but... You know... At least it's ours. Or whatever, I don't know. Eminem's dead. Didn't have to revive him. I was gonna when I saw that he looked very vaguely like Eminem used to, I was gonna like mag dump into him, but I thought that might be a threat, so I decided not to. Okay. Is this it? Is the day been saved? No thanks to Alpha 1-4. Wow, fair enough. We did it. Let's garrison these guys. We'll garrison Alpha 1-4 on this outpost. Which I mean, I just selected one. There we go. 7 of their 8 troops survived. I think they had 8. I'm not completely certain. Actually, I'll garrison who's left of mine as well. I don't need them. And then I'm going to take this box right here back to base, because I want what's inside it. Not really for the weapons, just for like the bonus attachments and such. I think I can fast travel with it. I don't think I have to actually drive all the way back. Fast traveling's a little bit iffy in this. You can fast travel to your base, but you can't fast travel out of it. And you can also fast travel to an airbase, which is kind of fine, but then also is a little bit unnecessary. There's actually not a huge amount. Like you can, it's useful if you own them, but if I wanted to go over here, it's not. You can change the settings if you want to, but I don't, because it's kind of a little bit... You get to a point where it's like, it's just much easier to fast travel everywhere. And it's like, I might as... Kind of takes the fun out of it. Okay. So that was that. Other than that, you know, the first death, that wasn't too bad. That was relatively successful. Hi, Petros. Hope a drone doesn't come over and spot you. Oops. Oh, no, I did want to get out. Oh, there's launchers in there. I need to remember that there are launchers in these trucks. Just in case. Do that. Unlocked a new backpack, which is completely useless and not something I wanted. I was hoping for new scopes, which I don't have many, but I also haven't actually captured many of those boxes. Because I've only captured 1, 2, 3 outposts. But I think the seaport might have had one as well. Ugh. Alright, where would be another good... The thing is, I have a vendetta against this part of the map. I want to capture what's going on here, but I think that if I'm going to capture this... Because if I want to capture that outpost, I'm going to have to capture this. I think that's just a given. And I think that I'm going to have to capture this and then this. I don't think I can do this, then this. Because every time that I've attempted to capture here, I've had mortars blast me from down here somewhere. Oh, I didn't know you could... I've never noticed you can move while on the maps. Okay. Let's get rid of all this useless shit. How long did it take me to do that one thing? It took me an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Well, almost an hour and fuck it, almost 2 hours to capture one thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to capture this. I think if I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna require like an entire stream, and not because I'm gonna have to do an entire stream where I just take those. But at the same time, I don't know what else to do. I could try and take the outpost again to see what happens. But the problem is that it's incredibly hilly and they're full of trees there, so it's like impossible to get close to it. If I do just like a basic mission, just like this, does it give me city supplies for a town that I don't own? No, I think I own. I think that's my town. I was hoping for a town that I don't own. Map info. Do I own this town? Yes. Yeah, I do own that town. That's not useful. I mean, I might go and do it anyway. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So they have I never actually read the thing that you said Maya, saying that they've got tattoos for neuter info. I don't think it's very good optics if you start tattooing whether or not I've been neutered onto a man. Okay, let's just take this box over here. We'll take this box. Supply convoy? Coming from where? From when? For whom? A truck with medical supplies a truck with medical supplies destination Zelenogorsk is about to depart at 11:42 from outpost near Bolota. Steal that truck and bring it to Zelenogorsk and let people that in there know that it's the Napper who's giving those supplies. Where is Bolota? Where is Bolota? Bolota? Could it be you? No. That would be Cherno. Where's Bolota? Because it's coming here, so it can't be that far away. Is it this? No, but that's Vybor. Outpost near Bolota. Where's... No, that's Vybor. Do we own Bolota? I feel like we own Bolota. I feel like I saw that we owned Bolota one time. There it is. Okay, so it'd be coming from there. If I was going from there to Zelenogorsk, I would go, like, up here. That's the route I would take. Screw it, let's go do that instead. I might need a rocket launcher. Can't destroy the truck. Cannot destroy the truck, but they may bring, like, something big with them that needs dealing with, so... I should probably take a rocket launcher with me just in case. So... Take that. And we'll grab a couple guys. Unit recruitment. I don't know how many people I can fit in a truck that has stuff in it already. Yeah. Come on. Get in. And we will sit. I mean, I'm anticipating them to go the shortest route. Like, it wouldn't make sense for them to go all like down here, all the way across here, up and round, and then up into Zelenogorsk. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try and cut them off there. I suppose I could try and cut them off sooner. I could like try and do it here, because then that might. But doing it here in Drozino might be better just because it gives me more cover. But maybe I can go inside this building here, which could help. I probably should have brought some IEDs with me as well. That might have helped for this. Never mind. Okay. You can change the colour of this line as well. I always forget you can do that. So when I'm playing, whenever I'm playing King of the Hill, I'll see someone very, very rarely drawing a different colour, and it just throws me off. Like, hold on, that's blasphemy. You can't draw in a different colour. They're giving out biros of different colours now. I got a black one. Don't draw in red. Don't try and get my attention that way. Never works. People like never look at the map in that. What's annoying is that you do have access to a minimap in this game. Is it going to show up? Yeah, it is. You get a minimap in this game. Especially if you've got a GPS. I don't think you get it. If you haven't got a GPS, you don't have it. But you can cycle through different little like mini boxes. You get one on both sides as well. I don't think many people know you can do that. But on King of the Hill, it shows you nearby friendlies and friendlies that are dead. So, very frequently, I'll just be lying there dead, waiting for someone to revive me, and everyone will just run past me. And because I've got the minimap up, I'll be able to see that people are running past me while I'm lying there dead. You actually, the minimap just come up when you're dead. And it's like, just revive me. Just turn around. I could say it in the microphone, but... Because obviously, if I call someone out by name, they will do it most of the time. Because, you know, that's how psychology works. Wait. There is. Well, there's both proximity and team chat. So it's not even proximity chat. I could say it to the entire team. And like there's like King of the Hill. I've played it. Because I played it like for a decent amount of time over a short period of time. I became very intimately aware of who, like which frequent player, which of the frequent players were the ones that would help me. So I could very easily just specifically ask for one person nearby and be like, hey, I know you will revive me, so will you revive me? And he'd be like, oh, I've got you, cockwash, don't worry. But that would require, like, talking, and you have no idea how much I don't want to do that. Because whenever I'm not streaming, my microphone is up and out the way. It's like up here. Behind my monitor. I didn't put it all the way up there because you wouldn't be able to hear me otherwise. And so like if I'm not streaming, my microphone's miles away, and I usually have my microphone. I usually have it muted as well. So not only would I have to reach over and unmute it by pressing the button, I'd have to bring the microphone towards me, Which, considering that I don't like talking to begin with, is just a hurdle that I don't want to climb over. What is this? I've never seen this texture before. No one ever seems too pleased having to say I've got your cockwash. No one ever seems too happy that my username, that my player name in this is Captain Cockwash. Visferic, how dare you say something slanderous to me? I would not wash my cock. I would not put my hand anywhere near that. That's gay. It's against God as well. Like, God gave us cock musk for a purpose. It was to attract women. Alright. Just kind of sit and wait now. It should have... If it is going to leave, it should have left by now. Yeah, 11:42. So it should have left by now. So now we just have to sit and hope that it is coming down this road here. 0 Tesla cock musk. It's not his name. It's not his name, Visferic. His name's Elon. Fucking idiot. Fucking fed up with Elon Musk, I'll be honest. I'm fed up with everything. I'm fed up with just fucking everything. Nuh-uh. I don't fucking care about Elon Musk. I don't care about Donald Trump. Don't care about Keir Starmer. Don't care about anyone. Don't care about the fucking world anymore. I'm fed up with them. All I want to do is go on Reddit and have my brain rotted for 16 hours a day. I don't want to have to go on there and have to learn, like, think about how fucking America is and the world is shit. And you can't fucking escape it. You go on subreddits where it's like, oh, this is not a political subreddit, and suddenly, but it doesn't matter because every fucking other post is like a picture of something that someone doesn't want, or a picture of something that someone doesn't like, and it's like, oh, it's Elon Musk and Donald Trump, or like just a picture of like Elon Musk and Donald Trump like kissing, and it's like, oh, so we're not allowed to make fun of gay people, understandably, but the moment that it's about people you don't like, then now we're going to start making fun of gay people again. We're going to use gay as an insult. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand Republicans are going to hate the fact that they're being called gay, but that's still... I just don't like hearing about them. They're boring. The gay part was unrelated. Ugh. The fucking... I just hate. I understand what it's like to grow old now. I understand. I also understand why, like, for the most part, my dad is like, oh, I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to the news, which is weird because he watches it quite a lot. Is this where the fucking thing's showing up? Or is it just not left? It's meant to be, like... How much time have I got on this? I don't know if I've got enough time to do both of these. I'm not really that bothered. Where is it? Let's go have a look for it, because the AI is probably broken and gotten itself caught in a bush. Come on. Mount up. Get on. So I pat my knee in the driver's seat. Climb in. Yep, just climb on the roof. It's alright. It's not a problem. Grygor. We got a guy in the squad called Grygor. Grygor. Hello, I'm Grygor. I did go down there. Why? Why did you go down there? This is a stupid place to go. You're taking the longest possible route possible to get there. Screw it. I want to go do the original mission. I'll probably run into him. Ugh. Grygor. I know, I understand the point. I understand the point of a lot of, you know, all the messages that they're saying I agree with. Like, it's not a case of that I don't agree with them. It's that, like, what they are doing doesn't achieve anything. Anytime that people they post stuff to Reddit, they get like 20,000 plus upvotes. You know, they get a shit ton of karma for doing it, and it achieves nothing. Nothing gets achieved. It's just people sitting around in a circle, sucking each other off, which is no different to what the people in the Trump circle are doing. Which, if you're British, has a completely different meaning. And it's like, no wonder they fucking won. Like, you're just sat on Reddit posting about how you don't want them to win. And it's like, recently there's been a lot of people, like, a lot of posts about, you know, like the protests that are going on in America, which, once again, I know I'm only really talking to a couple people at most, but I still have to explain. I just have to make it clear that I agree with the message, and I agree that the people protesting are the people actually getting stuff done. But, like, only just now has, like, the internet like talking about protesting, and it's like, you had so long to protest that this was not something you wanted to happen, yet now that it's happened, now you're protesting. Like, so many people were like, oh, it's going to go to shit if Donald Trump wins. And it's like, yeah, stop posting about it. It's not doing something about it. Like, I don't think that fucking protesting what's going on in America right now is going to achieve anything, because it's already happened. It makes posting about it. I'm doing exactly the same thing as what they're doing, complaining about it. Talking about it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're doing something. So it's like, I get it. But the more I see it, the more it's like, yeah, they're not going to do anything about it. And it's like, I would, you know, it sounds weird. If I was that Luigi guy, I think I may have mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it here, I definitely mentioned it to my friend. If I was that Luigi guy, I'd be fucking pissed that the people are, like, deifying me and making me out to be this great guy, because it's like, they're not doing anything about it. They're like, oh, it's the start of the class war or whatever. And he's like, no, it's fucking not. You've done nothing. You sit around posting pictures about how you've bought a candle that's got his picture on it dressed as Jesus. Like, that's doing fuck all. Like, what came out of that guy killing the CEO? Piss all. Nothing happened. Everyone went, oh yeah, stick it to the man, and then no one did. So it's like, what's the fucking point? And they're all like, they constantly posting pictures of, like, Free Luigi or whatever, and it's like, no, they're not going to fucking free Luigi. That's not how the judicial system works. And it's like, posting about it on Reddit isn't going to change that. And it's like, if you, like, the other day, me and my friends were sort of talking about how in no situation, in no country, does revolution ever solve any problems. And it's like, you know what? I believe that. Like, I don't think that the US should do a revolution. As much as I'm saying, like, what are they going to do about it? Like, if America fell into total revolution, the country would collapse because every country that has gone into that has changed regime through revolution, give or take a couple, has pretty much just become incredibly unstable and a horrible place to live. I think America is too. That isn't going to happen in America. But obviously the concept of that just help people justify certain ways, certain legislation and things. But the right to bear arms or whatever. But revolution ain't on the cards. I don't really think that's going to happen. But it's like, people just sit around talking about how they're going to do this, that, and the other, and how the country's things are happening, and then they don't do anything about the things that are happening, and it's just like fucking. The chance for a jury nullification if it's close there, yeah, no. That was the thing. I saw that like the day after the guy got shot. I was like, people mentioned the exact same, like that being like, hey, there's a chance legally the jury doesn't have to convict him if they think it sends a message or whatever. And it's like, yeah, but they're not going to do that. It's not how humans work. It might be how you work, but it's not how things will work. It's not how it's going to go. Second Amendment wankery is stupid too. This exact situation, it's therefore in their word, yeah. But that's the thing. It is I do think that it is in the best interest of people to it is as bad as it sounds. It is in the best interest of the people to not execute their Second Amendment right. As far as I'm aware, it is. Hold on, it's happening. Is it what type of thing is attacking us? It's not necessarily the right thing to do. Did they just kill a civilian? Because you can just end up making it worse. Because, right now, there is it's the same kind of thing with using nuclear weapons, where it's like the right and the left don't like each other, but the right, give or take a few scenarios, aren't just randomly executing people that they don't like. Obviously, they would like to, it seems like it, and there are instances of it happening, but on the whole, it isn't happening. But the moment that the left start doing that, that's going to give the right the reason to do it, and that's where the problem starts. So it is kind of in your best interest to not, which is a whole other, situation and can of worms. But I don't like the look of that. I hope that's not the aid thing. No, it'll be that thing behind it. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 meters. But this thing zeroes up to 400, and I'm actually gonna hide here. I'm gonna hide here and use my friendlies as bait. But yeah, no, I'm already fucking miserable enough with how the world's going. Where did that thing lose a tire? Oh, it's from when it was being attacked earlier. I'm already miserable as it is from how horrible the world is, and having Reddit do Reddit things just makes things worse. Is that being had by a thing? Be nice if I can. There we go. I don't care if my team die. It's taken a small beating doing whatever it's been doing. the guy lying on the floor next to him. Oh, you poor fella, you should not have gone up. What? Oh, why did it not do anything? What kind of armor's on the back of that? What kind? This was... What? There's so many guys in there. What kind of, like, chop of armor is in the back of that? That's the thing that the Abrams is made out of.
Contact soldier.
Yeah, all my guys are dead. The thing is, it's predominantly right here. The problem is the machine gun. Okay, that guy's surrendering. Both guys are surrendering. All the foot soldiers have surrendered. So the problem here is the gun. The vehicle should have, I would say, have exploded. Like that rocket took out a Bradley in one hit, but could not take out a damaged MRAP. Okay. Try and Oh, I just revived. Who did I just revive? Were you Grygar? Oh, that was Grygar. Grygar, the despoiler. Goes around and nicks the spoilers off the back of cars. Oh, Grygar is deciding that he wants to go to church today. You right in there, Grygar? You're right in here? You just found Grygar's just found a way inside the church. You right in here, Grygar? What's going on in here? What's up? Grygar, what are you doing? Don't go back in. Where are you going, Grygar? Oh, you brought him in as well. You brought Horina. Hornia. Horina. Horina. You brought Hori-san in here. Hello, Hori-san. Alright. You know what, Grygar? What are you doing? Why are you going back in? What are you doing? Alright. Let me that's definitely that is an Eastern volunteer. It's alright. It's fine. Oh, piss. Stop. Stop reviving him. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Help. 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 Stop. Stop clipping inside the building and help. Does that mean... What are you doing? Does that mean that the truck has stopped? Because the only people that should have been in the truck should have been the drivers. Because everyone else got out here. Take me to Snurch. Okay. Okay. Are you dead? You're dead. Are you dead? You're dead. Let's release these guys. Not from their mortal coil. Don't heal him. You don't deserve that. Alright, off you go, Eminem. You can go as well. Not treating you. You can bleed out in the woods. So can you. Good enough for me. I actually don't have much ammo left. Well, I've got plenty, but by the standards of starting out with 15 magazines, 6 doesn't look like much. Alright. Regroup. This here is fairly damaged. I consider, no, it isn't actually. Never mind. It's just superficial damage. That's, you know what, Grygar? I trust you. Get in. Do you want to drive that? Actually, no, yeah, no, Grygar. I want Grygar to be the driver. Not that. Grygar, drive this. Get in there. I don't need this truck, but, you know, if I can have it, I might as well keep it. Let's have a quick gander to see if we can see where that's the escort there. But that might be outdated information. You know what? No one is getting in that, so I'm just going to tell everyone to get in there, and we will see. Is the truck round this corner? Because according to my intel, it should be. But my intel is outdated. It is. It is very much around that corner. Got him. The driver got out. No, it didn't. That's the driver there. What are you doing? Hello. Hi. You alright? It's like, are you meant to be wearing that helmet? Is that a tanker's helmet? Wait, get out. I can't breach. I ain't got any. I haven't got the weapons to breach it. Why is he stopped? Did he? Oh, did I puncture a fuel tank? What happened? I don't have any explosives. What do I do about this guy? Hold on. Let's go see if there's any explosives on these guys. Okay. Do you have a rocket launcher? I'm not going to revive you to find out. What you got on you? Anything good? I got a toolkit. That might be useful for something. So this would have been a whole lot easier had my rocket launcher actually worked properly. I suppose in a way it did. That'll do. Do you have anything else on you? Any other kind of explosives? It's not the best. It's not the best, but it should work. You got any explosives on you? You don't look like you do. But you might have intel, because you might have been the barrier wearer. Da 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 na na na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. I had the got to watching in watching Evangelion. I got to the I'm getting a brownie out of this tub. I got to the episode episode where Shinji falls on Rei. I got to that episode the other day. I think I watched that episode and maybe the one after it. That was definitely an episode where I was watching it like in like the late afternoon, so I had plenty of time for whenever my parents were going to come home, because I was like, I don't want them to come home. Like, if they show up and I'm watching Evangelion, it's like whatever. But if they show up during the scene where Shinji falls on Rei, it's going to be very hard to explain what I'm watching. But like, so the dogs were like sat next to the door. So like, we've got the door to the living room, and then you've got like a small little square where the hallway. It just makes it sound a lot more grand than it is, but it's just a square that leads up to the stairs, and then you got the front door, and so like the dogs will sit in front of the door to the hallway, and so like any time that the dogs would during while I was watching that episode, any time the dog would move, like they would like think that someone was nearby. The dog's like head would move just slightly, or like he'd lift his head up. I was like, that's it, pausing it. What's happening? Who's there? I was like, I know I've got plenty of time, but I was like, I'm not risking anything. I never noticed. One thing that I never noticed, yeah, on my first watch of Evangelion, is the other thing about that part. Sorry, just Evangelion in general, like not the problem with scenes such as that race scene is that. Excuse me. Oh, don't mean to repair this. I wanted to get in to reverse it so I don't accidentally blow it up when I'm destroying this. The thing is with it is that, unlike a lot of anime, Evangelion is not afraid to linger on shots. So like, it's not afraid to linger on things like that. And so it's like, you get to that sort of scene, making sure no one got on the turret. You get to that sort of scene, and you're like, you're gonna have the fucking director was like, no, linger on that shot for just slightly too long. There we go. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think the fact that it lingers on a lot of shots a lot, whether intentional or a cost saving measure, it does make the entire show feel just a little bit more ethereal. Like it does add to the overall experience of watching. Like that the scene, because obviously there's the scene where it just plays that fucking symphony for like 3 minutes, later on, but then there's the scene where Shinji is like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm running away. To which he goes, and it looks like he's about to get on the train, but he doesn't get on the train and instead turns around. Misato shows up, and like she like turns around and sees him there, and it like lingers on that shot for ages, of Shinji and Misato staring at each other, to where Shinji just goes "Tadaimasu," or whatever he says, and like it makes it doesn't ruin, like, you don't it doesn't feel like it's saving animation budget. It doesn't feel, it feels intentional. Irashamase. So I don't think it's necessarily a problem, but like obviously when it comes to scenes such as the race scene, and you're like fucking scared that your dad's gonna come in and wonder what you're watching, and it's like, no, it's artistic. I also, what exploded? Something exploded over there. Tadaimasu. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. There we go. I did that. I'm gonna leave that here. I don't want it. Now we've got to redo something here. Tadaima. I always thought that was like there was the Su at the end. I always thought that was that it was just like in the same way that some people just say des and some people say desu. I assume based on this new logic that desu is specifically when a character wants to be as annoying as possible. Da, 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 na, na, na. But yeah, not looking forward to having to try and watch End of Evangelion on the family TV. To be fair, not looking forward to having to watch like anything involving Asuka on the family TV. Or that scene, or the scene where Kenji or whatever his name is, the fucking the spy guy, and Misato are just fucking going at it off screen. Not even just the fucking spaff scene of End of Evangelion, it's basically the entire thing. I don't want that, sell it. Who is dead? Who is alive? Da, da, da.
Wounded.
No, I'm not wounded.
Reporting. Over.
But yeah, I can't. I feel like I was gonna say something else about that, but I can't remember. Da, da. Oh, it was. So it was something that I noticed on this on this is that the episode mirrors itself. I think I can't remember if it's more than one episode. I can't remember if it's across more than one episode or not. But it kind of like mirrors itself because when there's the bit when Ray when during the when they're testing, I think is it Unit 0? I can't remember the orange one. They're testing that, and Ray has to be ejected. The plug has to be ejected, which I really like. Just the animation work on that. There was a lot of nice little animation work in the show. For a show with like no budget, there's a lot of a nice animation in it. But like when the plug gets ejected and it like shoots into the ceiling and like kind of acts how you, it feels right. The plug ejecting into the ceiling like blasts into the roof and then like into the corners. It just feels right. It's animated nicely. I like that. And when fucking Gendo, I think that's his name, or Geda, I can't remember his name. Anyway, Shinji's dad. Ikari's his last name. Anyway, Shinji's dad runs over to like save Rei, and then he's like caring about her. It's like mirrored in when later on Shinji gets injured, and Misato runs over, and then Rei comes along and is like, "Hey, fucking hi there," in the hospital. I don't really know the importance of the mirroring. I just thought it was interesting to notice. More than anything. It was just one of those things that I was like, yeah, it's kind of a little bit mirrored. That Rei gets injured in the Eva and Shinji's dad doesn't care. And then Shinji gets injured in the Eva and Misato cares. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not very literate in that kind of stuff. I just when watching things, I don't notice much. But
Move. One
some of the
more.
sort of things that I noticed on my second playthrough, my second watch. Don't know if they're going to be getting anywhere. Da, 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 da. How much time have I got to do this? I've got enough time to go and try. What have I got to do? If I give it, the work must be stopped. Destroy the repair truck parked nearby or capture the zone. Okay, I spent a lot of time trying to make sure that tower got destroyed, so I'm going to go out of my way to try and destroy it. To try and ensure that it doesn't continue. Have I just got to destroy the truck? No, I haven't got any ammo on any of the things. Buy a vehicle. We'll buy a Hilux. And put it here. Because if I do only have to destroy a truck, and not anything like more than that. And I can just use one of these. What is it? Destroy the repair truck. Yeah. Just go do that. Get rid of the repair truck. And, you know, hope that I don't have to do anything else. Because if I try and do any like major attacks, it's going to cause problems. Because it's always going to, and I don't want to. Unless it is going to be really, really easy to try and do, but I don't think it will be. I don't think I have the capability to take that right now. But I'm not going with the intention of doing it, so that's what's happening. Da 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 da. The one thing, so I mentioned at the start of the stream that I bought the free run Blu-ray. That's something. So I kind of want to finish Evangelion as quick as possible so I can watch free run again, especially on the big screen, because I also don't have to worry about, you know, explaining my case to my dad if he sees that. But I also just want to watch free run again because I really like free run. But the other thing is, I'm trying to think. No. So I wanted to start because like I wanted to start. I'll actually say what my point first. I wanted to start collecting some shows on Blu-ray, which I have done evidently by having Evangelion and free run. But I looked at getting The Witch from Mercury, Gundam The Witch from Mercury on Blu-ray, because I've seen some comparative shots, and apparently that it is slightly different on the Blu-ray. So I thought I'd get that at some point, but that's like 2 seasons, and I'm gonna have to spend like 40 quid on both of them, and I can only get them from HMV, which I thought was I thought was completely dead. I'll be honest. I did not know HMV was still around even at all. But that was like a little bit sad to see how expensive it would be to get both seasons of things, because they don't come in the same box. Fucking Witch from Mercury season 1 and season 2 are in 2 different boxes, so I can only luckily, you know, they have the 2 main characters on them, so at least they kind of have it's like a matching box set, but it's not together. There's mortar from before. Has it got any ammo in it? It does. The ammo's reset in this mortar. Why is it here? Screw it. I'll fucking blast it with this. I don't care. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. I paid for this. Just more it. See if it works. US Army attack? On whom? Oh, there. Okay, the truck isn't destroyed yet. I'm going to start getting counter battery fire in a second, so I've got to be careful. Got to be quick. What the fuck was that noise? There it is. There's the counter battery. Quick, just keep firing. Don't worry about it. It's alright. We'll be alright. It's only a bit of counter battery fire. Something exploded. The truck exploded. I think that's what it was. Hi, Halo. I don't know where the... Okay, so... I don't even know if I'm firing high explosive. Yeah, I am. I don't know where the truck is, I'll be honest. I may not have even been sure. The truck may be nowhere near the outburst. Okay. I'm out of ammo on it now. Yeah, there's the truck full of ammunition that I brought to destroy the enemy truck. There's the counter battery. Oh, they landed very close. Those shells did.
Mortar, grid
Okay.
048025.
Okay, so my goal to destroy it using that mortar that I found didn't work. I probably should have just gone with the tips, the initial plan, but you know. You going for physical therapy? Good. I hope your recovery is going swimmingly. Don't fall down the cliff. Uh.
4533.
I'm gonna die to the mortar. I failed this mission. Because even... regardless of what happens, I don't actually have a vehicle to get back. Come on, come on, you can do it. There we go. Good. Where or art thou, truck? What? There, here comes the mortar. I can't even see the guy shooting at me. That's fine. Do I respawn? Yeah, no, living, it's like, getting back up isn't gonna help, so I'll just respawn. Da-da-na-na.
Grid 017050. Ready for order.
What's going on here? Why is there an enemy contact report? What's going on? Or an enemy attack, never mind, it's not a contact report, it's an attack. So we'll go and deal with that, because that's actually not... we might lose it, might not. I'm not really too bothered on the result. Can I put units on it? Like now, or has the attack already started? Yeah, okay. So I got 4 people on it. I forgot to reinforce it from when I took it. Never mind. Put this on. So this scope's good, but it does have to cycle through 3 things to get to the scope you actually want, which is a mild irritant. It's got the one on top, it's got the regular scope, and then it's got the slightly zoomed in scope. Do that. We'll go with these binoculars. I don't need a GPS, I don't know what it does, but I'll take it anyway. Glasses are useless, don't need night vision. Need ammunition. Do that, just fill it. Reload. Go into the arsenal. Use some first aid kits. These guys here are doing nothing. Can I just dismiss them because they're being useless? Not that. We'll take some guys with me. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Chop chop. So I'll get some guys together and we'll go and see if we can... I'm hoping that these guys will maintain control for long enough. Nope. There's only 4 people there, but I only need them to maintain control. Like, I just need them to hold on until I can get there. Okay. It doesn't matter if they die. I just need to be there. I can hear something exploding in the distance. Okay. They are... Is this the contact report? Yeah, it is. The attack has happened. Get in. We haven't got all day. Double time, people. Did I bring a rocket launcher with me? I did, but I'm going to need more than one. Almost ran over Petros there. Wasn't looking. It's like when my cat's asleep on the floor behind me and I forget and wheel backwards. I haven't ran her over yet and I'm scared I will. But I'm now very paranoid that she's going to be, like she is behind me at all times. Oh, that's a Bradley, that is. Why do I look yellow? My light's orange. It's either that or my kidneys are failing. One or the other. Could be both, actually. I got a yellow light though. That is probably all it is. Yeah. I got a light with a warm hue. Fucking fuck. What the fuck was that? I got hellfired. Thanks for pointing out the helicopter. Pointed out the helicopter 1.5 kilometers away after I was hit. Oh. I hate being hit by guided munitions in this game. It's horrible. I felt like I got hit.
Grid 017050. Ready.
I mean, I don't know where it is. I was going to say I could try and shoot it out of the sky with a stinger, but I don't know where it is. If I scan the area, am I going to hear it? I don't think I will. And I think... Wait, why would it have known that it was me? I thought... Oh, no, because I bought the cheaper one. The cheaper one was the thing. I bought the... So I wonder how it knew that I was an enemy, because I thought I was in a civilian truck, but I didn't, because the civilian truck was too expensive. I'm glad I didn't buy the civilian truck. No, drop it. You know what? Come with me. There's a scary attack helicopter flying around, so go hide in there. Oh, that genuinely scared me. That scared me more than pretty much any of the redeems that you have sent at me. Unfortunately, I don't think I can spoof IFF. It's either a helicopter shooting a Hellfire or an A-10 firing an AGM, but I don't think it was an A-10. I think it was a helicopter. And I'm imagining that it's probably flown away or despawned by now. Which is annoying because it means I can't shoot it out the sky in revenge. The 10 people it just killed. The real American way though, isn't it? Just sending a Hellfire missile at the a truck full of enemies. It's not the biggest problem that we've lost the outpost either. To be fair, it's probably going to be easier to take the outpost back than it would have been to defend it. That's not even a fair attack. That wasn't the helicopter. if what my guy said, as like just after I died, that helicopter was 1.5 clicks away. I could not even see it. I don't even know what type of helicopter it was. But I imagine there's probably nothing here anymore. War is not fair, especially when you're fighting against the Americans. And they bring what was probably an Apache gunship to take out a small insurgency. Could be worse. They could be bringing in the B2. And you can see the things that they've knocked over, but nah, it's already sort of gone back into the it's just flipped over to the way it was before. Although I don't know, it sounds like there might actually be something driving around. Oh no, it's just this truck. Modern warfare has horrors beyond our imaginations, like satellites. You know where the enemy is at all times. I know. And that's not even something that just America has anymore. America probably has some of the better ones, but it's not even something that's exclusive to the American army. It was for a period of time, but now everyone has it. Obviously, it definitely seems like some countries don't have it. America seems to have it significantly better than any other country at the very least, but like Russia has it, but whenever you see it, it's always like very much or it seems like it's very delayed, the information that they get. But then at the same time, a satellite does take pictures of a large area, and so it's just because you're on satellite does not mean that you are, you know, going to be seen doing something. I didn't bring anything with me. You know, satellites and Hellfire missiles. The fact that they probably do just have, like, you know, you got like the HIMARS, which is just a truck with a missile on the back of it, probably with a map with a touchscreen on it inside. That they probably do somewhat similarly to how it works in this, where you just click on a location and say there, and then fire it. It's probably not actually that dissimilar for some of the let's make sure there's nothing in the sky. Nope. At least for those kinds of systems. Obviously, if you're using like M777 or something, that's a bit different. But for the more advanced things like the Panzerhaubitze 2000, I know I could call it the PZH 2000, and people would not criticize me at all. But I like saying Panzerhaubitze 2000. But yeah, that, I think that's similar. You just kind of just click on a map and say shoot this for me, and it'll be like, no, you can't do that. It's a school. I wonder if they do have built-in limitations like that. It's like if you wanted, if you were in something such as Panzerhaubitze, I suppose they probably don't, because like I've seen Seaways lock onto civilian airliners, and I would assume that they would have things to stop it from doing that. Like it just wouldn't let you, as the guy in charge. You just wouldn't be able to do that. Like you would say lock onto that, and it's like, no, that is very clearly a civilian airliner. I'm not the robot inside the machine spirit says no. But like, no, apparently they seemingly can just do that. There's nothing stopping them from locking on to civilian airliners. The only thing stopping anything bad happening is the guy in charge not pressing the, you know, automatically shoot at anything that comes within 100 miles of me. Okay, 450. Switch to this. Arsenal. Then do this. I know it might be rather excessive to take out like 12 first aid kits, but you use a first aid kit whenever you revive someone, unless you've got a med kit. But med kits are they weigh significantly more, so I don't like taking a med kit. So if you need to revive yourself, you also need one. And if you get knocked over, you need to use one to get yourself off the ground, and then one to heal yourself back up to full. And so for every time you get knocked down, you need two. Someone's modded 40k. You can use a Warhound Titan in armor. You can play as Space Marines. You can play as the Orcs. People have modded everything into it. People have modded Star Wars into it. If there is like people have modded Minecraft into it, although it doesn't function like Minecraft, just like Minecraft mobs. Although the Space Marines do look a bit funky, and the last time I tried using the mod, it broke. Like there were certain things. I think they've got the Eldar, and so like I try and spawn in the Eldar equivalent of a Titan, and it would just crash. So, but no, there is most certainly an orbital laser. There is a railgun in the game. There is a railgun because the game itself, like the actual, the game itself is set in the near future. You know what? Fuck it, I'll show you. I've got fucking it. For some reason, Zeus is enabled, so I will use it to show you what's going on. So, for instance, that's I don't know which ones these are. Those are modded, modded. This isn't. Hold on. So like for instance, like this. No, not that. That's a shortcut. This. One thing that I don't like about this is that, for instance, this here is CSAT. CSAT is the conglomeration of, it's like the equivalent of Russia and China. That's their anti-air, the Tigris or the Tigris, and it uses what is very clearly inspired by the Chieftain turret on whatever that is. But the NATO, where are they? NATO down here has the Cheetah, which has the same turret. Like, instead of creating like normal and sort of like reasonably, different turret anti-air, they just took the same turret of both and put them on a different chassis, a different hull. I know that there is. It won't be down there. There is. Is it AAF? AAF have this thing, which is obviously based on the Weasel. Or on the Ocelot, sorry. They do have a Weasel somewhere. I don't know where it is. But yeah, so this for being a simulator, it uses fictionalized versions of like real things. So there you go, they got the Weasel there. It uses like fictionalized versions of real things. So this here is obviously at least as far as I can tell, the export version of the Leopard 2, where it's a type of Leopard 2-esque looking thing, maybe. Like the Leopard 2 PL or something. The CSAT, sorry, has this, the T100 Varsuk, which is, I think, an upgraded T80 looking thing. But they also have the T140, which is very clearly a T14. But, I mean, to be fair, the most important thing that they have is the T100X Futura, which is a 70, I think it's a 75mm railgun. You've got to buy it as a DLC item. I don't know why it's in the game. Never seen it used. Completely stupid and unnecessary, but it's in the game. NATO have... NATO, not the M1. NATO use the Slammer, which is a Merkava. Or Merkava inspired. So that's what they get, and I've already showed you what I get. So it's like you'd get... It's like vaguely futuristic. They also like the vehicles that they got Blackfish. I don't know what this is meant to be. Obviously, it's meant to be like an AC-130 type thing, but it's also, you know, it's massive as well. Like, people fly these in look at it, it's huge compared to me there. People fly those as transports in King of the Hill, and they always explode and take up like half the map. They fucked a new Chaos God into the world. They did do that. That is true. They created Slanesh, didn't they? By accident. Or whatever. I don't know if they created it. That's what I was thinking of. I forgot what it was called. It is an Osprey, but it's also like... It's a bit too big to be an Osprey. It's like Osprey inspired. Their helicopters are... Where is it? So their APCs are that. I don't really know much about APCs. That's obviously Merkava chassis hull. Is that the same thing? Yeah, it is. You got this, which is the Ruicat, I think. Or Ruicat inspired. They just kind of used vehicles, I think, from around the world that they thought looked cool. And were like, yeah, that would do. And they slightly changed it a little bit. I know that the Osprey is big, but I don't think it's that big. Hold on. Actually, no, hold on. I'm pretty certain it isn't, because the Osprey... Hold on, give me a minute. Let me, where has it gone? I can't remember what it is. Where is it? Where is it? It probably was a low sat type thing. On a... Oops. These are all... I'm just showing these for just to show what's in the game. I'm not using any of these. It was, I think it was a 76 Rook. Actually, no, it was 105, I think. I think it was 100. I think the gun in this game is 105 Rook. I'm specifically just looking at the things that are, so you got things like this, which I don't know what country that's from. It's probably from like Taiwan or something. Where was it? We got a fucking frigate. This is mod. That's modded. Oh shit! Fuck! I don't want that to fly over and kill Petros. That's modded in. That is. That's not in the base game. It's that big boat. Wait, is it in this? Let me have a look. Where would it be? If I was what I'm looking for, where would I be? NATO. Oh, I don't think it is. Nice. I don't. I think there is a mod out there that puts in a aircraft carrier. It might be in this mod somewhere, actually. I just don't know where it would be. In all this list of things, I'm not sure where it would be. But no, the Blackfish is obviously it's Osprey inspired, but it's much bigger than an Osprey. Got submersibles, different planes. So you got whatever this is. Don't know what that is. You've got the Griffin. I think that's everything that's that isn't modded in for the AAF. CSAT get obviously They get things like that, which is based on that big Russian artillery piece that I can't remember, that I don't know the name of. They get whatever that is. Helicopters are things like that's, I don't know what that is. They get things like that and that, and there's probably some other things. Let's delete all those so I don't forget. What am I looking for? Planes. Looking for the planes. They got the no, that's a modded in. They get this. So everything is like slightly futuristic. So things are like a lot more sleek. So that's obviously kind of like a Russian SU type plane, one of the like the Frogfoot type planes that are sort of like being made sleek. They get this. Wait, I don't know if that's modded in. No, it isn't because of the name of it, which is kind of like an SU-57 type thing, I think. NATO gets some interesting looking aircraft because they get planes. They get this, which is obviously an A10. They wouldn't be. You can't have a military simulator without an A10. You can't have a military simulator without what looks to be an attempt at a stealth A10. But then, which actually is the only plane that's in the game, unless you get this, which is a stealth FA-18. So the NATO in this, if you buy the DLC, if you buy the planes DLC, you get a stealth FA-18 called the Wasp. Which is yeah, it's just a stealth plane, but it's just an FA-18 made to look like a stealth aircraft. No, it's an FA-18 because it's called the F-181. The F-22 don't look anything like this. It's look, F-18. It's got this thing going on. It's got the weird thing. FA-18. Not an F-22. Shut up. What's this? It's a checkpoint. Oh, wait, this thing. There's not really much else. Obviously, there's like this boats and things like this. FA-18. You've never seen a fucking F-22 before. You got obviously. I don't know what that is. That thing. I've never played with the drones. They're too complicated. But you do have things like this. You do have like the Reaper drone type looking thing, and that. It took they basically just took a lot of like they took modern technology and made it look futuristic, and then in some instances took future technology. Like so, where is it? The American helicopter, the American attack helicopter, is that's the Chinook. Well, it's a slightly stealthy looking Chinook, but it's still a Chinook. But the Ghost Hawk, not that. It's a Black Hawk, Blackfoot. That's like that American stealth helicopter they were making, and then scrapped because they realized that the Apache was just better. This is a real this thing's like not that. This thing is just a small A10, not A10, B2, but that's just what that is a real thing. They have made that now. China has been parading them recently as well because they've got them. They've got 3 engines on them though, which is a bit weird. I've been watching Peyron's been making videos, made a couple of videos talking about the future of American air power, Chinese air power, and talking about their UCAV program. So if you want to know more about Chinese UCAVs, go and watch Peyron. But yeah, no, everything in this is obviously everything is based off of something. I just don't like that. I mean, to be fair, I just don't like the Chieftain turret or whatever. Yeah, the Chieftain. No, I can't remember what it's called. My eyes are getting heavy. I feel rather tired. I don't like that turret. I don't like this fucking radar. That's what I don't like. Marksman, that's it. just don't like this radar. I don't like it on the fucking marksman either. It's just stupid. It's a stupid looking radar. And it doesn't work how you'd expect a radar that looks like that to work in game. Because you'd think that it just has a really high angle. Because that's what it's like pointing. It's pointing at the fucking sky. So it's like, what the fuck? But like in game, it does have a normal radar thing. It's like, I just fucking hate it. I just fucking. This is a military simulator, and I'm here for simulations. I'm here, to use a fancy word, for a simulacrum of reality. Gepard is cooler. Gepard, anything Gepard and Gepard derivative, like Type 87, Gepard, whatever the China has. In War Thunder, I hate the marksman as well, but that's just because it's not very good. Why am I wresting with Americans? Because I'm wresting control from them. But yeah, no. What is that? Is that Chinese? Is this some level of Chinese vehicles in it? I mean, they'd be cheating if I'm playing with those, so we're not allowed to. I just wanted to look at them because I just like pulling out. I should have been doing this instead. Should have been going and doing whatever that is. It's our Chieftain Hull and Power Pack. Yeah, but to be fair, I haven't used the one that's not Leopard hull, so that's probably true. It's probably one of the things that I haven't experienced. Because the guns are the same as the Gepard, aren't they? I don't like that it hasn't got search and track. That it's search or track. I think that's the other thing I don't really like about it. It's not really something you think about until you've had both. But I will say, not relying on the radar in that way, in like War Thunder, did help me in this a little bit, because in this, obviously, if you're playing PvP and you've got your radar on, that's gonna, you know, the enemy is gonna get their RWR lit up, so you want to be able to scan the horizon for, you want to be able to look out for vehicles in the sky without using your radar. So like playing War Thunder has gotten me used to the concept of using radar in games, and also not, which kind of did help me in this. But there are also reasons why aircraft in this game are just as overpowered as aircraft in War Thunder. I hate aircraft are overpowered in actual war, and they're overpowered in games, unless you've got a Panzer in both real war and in War Thunder. Let's do this. Because I want to just get rid of these. Put a load of these in there. I've got one equipped. Let's go. Everyone in my squad died from that attack helicopter, so let's, can I get them to report their status so that they're no longer in my squad? I want to see if I can go and do damage to whatever the fuck that is. That's currently my mission. I'm not a huge fan of many Western, in terms of like what they look like and what they kind of do. I'm not really a big fan of many Western anti-air systems. I think it's because we never really made many. You know, like Russia and the Soviet Union went hard on anti-air because they needed to, because we went hard on air power. But it's not just that. I mean, it is a little bit, but like I always liked the Shilka. I've always liked the Shilka, and I've always liked the Tunguska. I didn't know the Panzer existed until I played War Thunder. All right, calm down. That's the thing. It's the fact that we don't have many self-propelled stuff, because we have like the Patriot and such, which are very, very effective anti-air systems, but they do just have to like sit somewhere. We have like Sea Whiz and things. So it's like, it's cool, but it's not. Alright, no, I am going the right way. But you know, I suppose you're right. We did. And stable, and like, yeah, stationary things don't really capture the media's attention as much as like a line of Russian anti-air things. I don't even know what our anti-air system is for the UK. That is, I don't know what ours is, or what one of them is. I know we've got Starstreak, but I don't really know. That's like a bit of everything. Like Starstreak is meant to be man portable. Like that's technically a man pad. Although it's laser guided, and I don't like the idea of a man pad being laser guided. I know that I know that it's not literally like shoulder fired. It is fired from a stable platform, but I still don't like the idea of that. The idea of having to keep a laser pointing at the target while you're trying to shoot, like, you know, while you're shooting at it, it just sounds very difficult to do. Okay. I really, really wish that I could have just, like, taken out this truck, wherever it may be, from afar. Because I don't know how long I've got left before this thing gets rebuilt. Honestly, I kind of figured out a tactic for doing it, which is to run in and just dead man switch it. Oh, fuck off. Never mind. Is a man pad just a goon cave? Well, looks like it's a dead man switch, boys. Man pad is it's what I have to stuff in the end of my cock to stop me from leaking. There we go, me and Maya thinking up very similar things. I'm surprised no one's, like, tried that. I bet there are people out there that, like, medically have too many wet dreams and so have to use one of those pads to stop themselves from coming in on themselves every night. Might be TMI, but I never experienced that as a problem when I was younger. I remember, like, in a lot of like in a lot of like young adult media designed around being like designed about being horny. I know what sounding is, Halo. You really think I would make it to the age of 26 and not know what sounding is? You think that I didn't try and stick a fucking DS stylus down my cockhole when I was younger? You don't, there's something that, you know, I refuse to believe isn't a universal thought. I'm not saying everyone did it. I'm just saying that everyone at least thought about it. You don't. The DS stylus was like the perfect shape for it. What do you mean? It is no. Fuck off. That's right. You're not normal. But yeah, no. In young adult media, they do joke about wet dreams a lot. I never. I don't. I feel like throughout my entire pubescent period, I don't think I ever experienced one. No, I would have done because when as I grew up, but like fucking. Is that the right way? I don't know. Anyway, I never really fucking experienced it too much. So I was like, well, why is it apparently such a fucking big problem for people? And why is it like such a punchline to like every joke? You've never thought of it in your life? You have now. I found my old DS Lite the other day. I mean, I knew where it was all along. But I, you know, I got it out because I wanted to see what games they had on it. You know what was missing? Stylus. If it even been, never thought about it. No, shut up. I'm not the only one. Ba-da-da-na-na-na-na. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm talking about like old DS styluses as well. No, like, because like some DSs came with like huge chunky styluses. It's like, no. No, don't do that. That will break it. I've seen I've seen images of people putting very, very large items up their cockhole, and I don't know how they do it. To Twitch SG wanted to send that message. Honestly, it could be. I never really dreamed too much when I was younger. Not that I remember. Why was I going out looking for that? No. I wasn't saying I was looking for it. I was saying I saw it. It's a difference. I haven't looked for sounding videos. I'm saying that's how I know about sounding is because I've seen images and pictures of people like putting things in there that's like far too big. I only remember one, which was like some woman like grabbing a guy's cock with like a huge like metal rod and slamming it in. I don't know how I saw that. I don't have a sounding fetish. Ugh. Not. It's not me. It's not. It's not. No. I probably saw it on fucking Reddit 50/50 or something back in the day. Although I don't know why I ever went to that, but I definitely saw some horrible things on there. I don't know if Reddit 50/50 is as bad as it used to be. My friend used to go on that in school. In fact, that the whole idea of going on those sort of 50/50 websites was rather common and something that would just happen. You just hear people talking about at school. There are worse, but I don't. It doesn't change the fact that I don't have a sounding fetish. I don't want that. It's not. I learned that with the DS stylus. You don't think it got nuked? It doesn't exist anymore. I thought I saw it like recently. Unless I saw it getting nuked, unless that's what I saw of it. I thought I saw the name of it somewhere. Let's go and try the Let's go and try the Irish welcome. I'll use the Hilux. I just got no. I won't. I don't want to use that. I want to use the armored vehicle for it. we go. And then ideally I would use more than one explosive because I don't know how many I need for it to work. Do I have medkits on me? Because I do need to. Yeah, I do. I do need to revive once. Because my hope is same as last time, although slightly different. Because now I know what I'm doing from last time. Is that I get there, put down the IED. I try and put down more than one. I'll try and put down as many as I can, but the likelihood is in the panic I won't be able to get down more than one. If I get down any at all. I then... If I do get... I then get shot, I get taken down. At which point, I then revive. While I'm reviving, I then try and detonate it. That's what we do. We do the dead man switch. All going well, it should only cost us 190 euros. I might lose money when I die. It will cost us a small amount of money. Although I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I'm tired. I'm not usually this tired at this time. Sometimes, for some reason, streaming makes me tired. Makes my eyelids get heavy. Nope, 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 nope. Stop it, stop. Cock. Okay. We're back in a bit. What time is it? I may have finished streaming by the time a bit happens. So, if I have, take care. I don't know if I'm going to do much more than what I'm doing here. Okay, so previously... I'm not there yet. Previously... Alright. Previously I just drove down there, up the main road and then in. And that worked, but I'm worried about the gun. Unless I can kind of navigate around the gun by going down here. Okay, oh, look at them all. Look at them all. Oh! Yeah. No! Oh! It didn't work! It killed me! It's alright. Shit. Gotta try again. Okay, so that gun turret is gonna be a problem. I think that's gonna be the main thing that will take me out. It's alright. I've got the money to get more. I can get as many as I want. I'm gonna take a gun with me and need to take a med kit with me. I don't need the gun, but the gun might help. Just in case something happens that requires a firearm. And then we will take first aid kits. There. Okay. I definitely do not need 10 magazines, but it'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, so it just costs me money when I die. I think it might be a percentage of the money I earn. Anything else? No, okay. So we'll just go with this. Okay. Can't give. Forgot to put stuff in my inventory. Go. Put that on. Take those out. There we go. Alright. Time to Dead Man Switch, take 2. I think they can also, yeah, they can shoot me on the back of the head, so it probably wasn't the turret. There's just not that much armor behind me. There's not that much armor behind me, and they could still shoot through, like, the windscreen and possibly through that, like, gap that's next to my head. So... yeah, the weight does make it a little bit difficult to drive. Da, 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 da. Okay. How would be the best way to do it? This guy's in the field. Just hanging out. What's better than this? This guy's being dudes. All my every reference that's in a in any of my videos is like at least 10 years old at this point. I make content for a specific type of person, and it's someone that wishes that the you know 2010 to 2020 still were a thing. Is the road? Yeah, there it is. Because to be fair, pretty much any... most like things that just come into my mind are probably not a TikTok, probably a Vine. Most 90% of my references, cultural references, come from Vine. So if it's not from Vine, then I don't want to know about it really. Let's just try doing it the same way again, because that will probably not go badly. Oh, no, wait. It didn't go badly, but I got fucking... my camera went shit. Maybe I'm close enough. Wait, if I just, like... they're not shooting at me yet. The machine gun turret's really, like, shooting at me, it seems. If I wait for him to turn around, I might be able to respawn. And then, like... if I'm really quick... oh, my helmet got shot off. Yeah. Oh no, someone was walking towards me as I did that. I was stupid. It's alright, keep running. Just run. I don't know who's shooting at me. He just came through the fucking door again. I'm pretty certain he just phased through the door. Alright. My plan isn't working. Why did it work the first time? Oh, I can actually probably afford to upgrade my units a little bit. Do I do it from you over here? I think so. Petros. HQ management. Trench troops. Yeah. There we go. My troops are now level 6. Will that help? Couldn't tell you. Will it help? Probably not. Okay, get rid of that. Don't need it. Can I, like, HQ management, manage garrisons, recruit units. Who needs units? I could cause like a constant water breakout here by just garrisoning units on Kozlovka. Not going to, it's a stupid idea, but I could. Da, da, da. Go. Who else needs some? Does anyone else need any? The seaport does, kind of. Okay, there we go. Good. Anyone else? I could add it to some towns. I could stock up some towns, but the problem with adding units to towns is that how many can I add? Only a few. I can only add 8 to a town. I can add 1 squad to a town. Okay. So the problem with adding things to towns is that sometimes you just like when you're driving through them, they just walk out into the middle of the road and cause problems. But fuck it, might as well. I've got units to spare. I've got 317 HR that I don't use. Also, that maybe it's maybe the size of a squad, the size of a garrison, is dependent on how big the town is. Because that town up there would only let me do 8, but that one allows me to 12. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. How about you? How big? How are you only giving me 8? Is it because your size or because there's a thing next to you? Crew units. Anywhere else? Just kind of thinking of places that might cause problems. Or might be able to cause problems if the enemy sends an attack anywhere after me. Because they probably will. Probably this here. But if they send an attack there, it'll probably come from up here. Da, 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 da. How many? 8? Good. Crew units. I can make minefields if I wanted to, but I don't think I really want to gamble with the idea of there just being minefields around. I don't think that's a good idea. This one could only have 6. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. It's a minor inconvenience at most that you can only have a few people on each one, and I can't just stack it with thousands. It does cause some problems with performance if you just fill every settlement with 30 men. But, you know, makes me feel safe. Not going to put anyone there because they'll just immediately start fighting at the airbase. That's a terrible idea. Just save it. Alright, I'm tired. I'm more tired than I was expecting. I'm going. I'll deal with that radio tower the next time I'm here. Ugh. I will be back next time I stream, whenever that is, to do something, whatever that may be. So I'm not gonna. No, my green screen is staying unironed. If anything, it's gonna get less ironed over time. It's currently being. It's not. It's currently just being held to the fucking thing. It's currently just pegged up to the curtain rail, and then the camera disappeared, and then similarly up there. It's just pegged. Even if I was to iron it, it wouldn't change anything. Ugh. The green screen's there just to nullify the sound. I've said it before and I'll say it again. But I'm going. So I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye bye. Oh, the button worked.